What a spectacular lightning show we've got going. It's lightning and thunderstorming. The heavy rain hasn't kicked in yet, but it's coming. And my tank is down to its last drop, honestly. So this is like a real welcome rain. And it's going to come down really hard, I think. Unless it's just for show, but we're going to enjoy the lightning show.
Well, after that deluge of rain, we decided to go out, and it was about 9 AM in the morning. Sam grabbed his bow and we're going to head into the thick stuff, hopefully come across something in there, give it a rattle and maybe a few doe calls, and see how we go.
Well, look what I just found. Someone shot a spiker and obviously hasn't recovered him. That's a nice find. I'll keep that. I'll take it home.
Well, the following morning we were greeted with a beautiful surprise. We couldn't believe our luck. Looking down to the bottom paddock, the amount of deer that we had seen was unbelievable. There were numerous bucks scattered all around the paddock, each one sitting on a scrape. It's nearly the peak of the rut, so this is what you're going to expect every morning from here on in. And you can see the bucks have already sort of gathered their little harems. And this is definitely the period you want to be out, so we're definitely going to head down to that bottom paddock now, and hopefully Sam gets the chance to shoot one with his bow. We probably, by the time we get down there, have to probably sit in the thick stuff and see what happens, because it's a bit too late now to sort of approach them in that open paddock. We eventually made it towards the deer, and by that time they had all gathered around the fence line and were sitting under the tree line. So our approach now had to be really slow, and we did not want to scare anything out of that paddock. So we slowly headed downhill and decided to make it into the thick stuff before the deer started to go into bed. It was just a matter of time till they started to come in, so Sam and I went patiently and slowly into that thick.
Well, that was a close encounter. We're just sitting here after Sam had a shot at that buck, and you know, we're sort of 2 hours until the sun goes down. Sam gets up to have a pee and realizes that there's about 5 hinds coming towards the grass area there. He goes, film them. So I started filming, and all of a sudden they decided to cross the creek there and walk towards us. So I'm in a spot where I can sort of see right and left and in front, but I can't see anything behind me, and because there's a tree. And it was just fortunate enough I got to turn the camera and it landed exactly where they stopped. But they ended up seeing us at the end, and yeah, it was just exciting. It's nice getting real close to them like that.
So after a few rattles and a few doe calls, this buck came in and didn't want a bar of us. Once he realised he couldn't see anything, he sort of started to walk back, and in typical fashion stood behind the scrub, stood there for a while and just listened, and then took off into the thick.
He's just made it to the first clump of blackberries, and now we got busted. He's had some bad luck today. That's hunting for you. Doesn't always work out the way you want it. Now that's home from the bottom paddock. How nice would it be if I was to have a lift? It would take me straight up there, not walk that 2,000 kilometre mile. That's how far it is. It's really far. Anyway, let's go back to where Sam is. He's had a rough one today. We've been busted. I can see it.